who represents players who have similarities to you. If an agent has not worked with a player from your specific background, you are, let's say, a D2 player and your agent is used to representing D1 players from mid and high major schools, will they know how to market you? This is not to say that they won't be able to, because everyone has to have a first at some point, but you should have this conversation. Ask your agent, as you don't have a history of representing players from my background, what do you think you could do for me? If asking this type of question makes you uncomfortable, get over it. Your agent works for you and should have your best career interests in mind. Thus, consider these questions essential to that relationship. A good agent, in fact, should be bringing this stuff up to you before you even need to ask. Ask this question when you're dealing with an agent who usually represents players who are already in the pro world, but you are, in fact, coming out of college, and vice versa. If you deal with an agent who's used to dealing with players coming out of college, but you're already in the pros, you should ask this question. Since you don't have a background of working with a lot of players whose background is like mine, what can you do for me? Here's the next question to ask of yourself when you're evaluating an agent. Have they been successful in placing players? When I use the term successful, this not only means placing players on professional teams with signed contracts, it also means placing players on teams where those players fit and they play well with the teams that they have signed with. While a player's success or lack of success on the court is of course based on how the player plays, sometimes a player is encouraged by an agent to sign with a team where that player simply does not fit with a particular coach or a particular system. And this is something that an agent should have sussed out before a contract was even signed. If your agent places you on the wrong team, where you don't fit with the coach's desires or you don't fit in that particular team system, that can lead to an unfulfilling season for both you and the team and an unimpressive year on your resume that may hurt your future career prospects, as other teams might look at that and wonder if you're still any good. For example, let's say you're a scoring point guard and the coach of a team that you signed with wants a pass first point guard. Another example, you're an undersized small ball stretch four who likes to run the floor and shoot threes, but your coach wants a bully ball power forward who lives in the paint. In both examples, you haven't lost any of your game, but you're out of the rotation on your current team, all because you got placed on the wrong team with the wrong coach based on your skill set. Your agent should have diagnosed that situation from the beginning and kept you away from that situation in the first place. Not every job is the best job for you. While job A may be what's seen as a higher up league and the contract is for more money, job B will be a better fit for you that's going to make you look better in the long run of your career. You understand the difference? Even if you are the one who wants to take job A for the prestige, for the status, and for the money, your agent should be the voice of reason, letting you know the risk that I just laid out when it comes to taking the wrong job in the wrong place and for the wrong reasons. While we all yearn for status on some level, all of us have an ego, and we all need money to live, you don't want to spend an entire season of your career sitting on a bench, especially in the middle of your athletic prime, all because you took the wrong job for a couple more dollars. Athletic careers are short. Your agent's aim and advice should always be based around maximizing the amount of time you have to make money playing basketball. With job B, again, which may be a lower league and maybe a little bit less money, if you take that job, you might end up playing in all of your games, dominating that league and being an all-star. But instead, if you take job A, you might be sitting on the bench all season on a higher level team who's paying you more money. Which one's going to make you more happy? Probably the situation where you're actually on the court playing and doing your thing and looking good on your team. Your agent needs to be very well versed in connecting your specific skill set to the type of team and the coach who's interested in making maximum use of that skill set. While considering all of the above, remember that professional basketball is in many ways a numbers game. I have known countless players and hopefuls who have complained that their agent wasn't doing anything to get them a job. There are more players looking to get signed than there are available roster spots in the world for import players from any country.